is Micheline. Wow. Today I was supposed to record the campus tour. I wanted to show you guys what my campus was like, what my dorm room looks like, but it's raining really bad, and it's been raining for like the past 2 days. So I'm just like, damn, I don't know. So I'm not gonna be able to show you guys my campus until it stops raining, which sucks because I was legit planning on coming out with a video every week. So I'm like, well, what am I gonna do this week? So I don't know. I got mad OCD. So I definitely made a list of like things I'm gonna do. So yeah, I can't do that because it's raining. But I can talk about Beijing Fashion Week. Yeah, so I went to Beijing Fashion Week. I went to one of the events. Maybe two. I'm gonna say two. I went to two of the events for Beijing Fashion Week. One of them was just a fashion exhibition, well, really an art exhibition that was happening in the 798 Soho Art District in Beijing, China. And the other one was an actual fashion show, which had about 6 designers doing men's and women's wear. And I have videos and pictures, and since I know how to put them in there, because I figured it out last time, I'm gonna put them in there, but probably not right now. Okay, well, let me give you some background information. The first event I went to, the fashion exhibition, it was okay. I actually forgot the artist's name too. That's really bad. Come on, Michelle, if you're gonna do a video, at least know what the hell you're talking about. But it was actually not that good, so that's really why I wasn't remembering names. But yeah, he did the whole exhibition himself. So he did some fashion, and some of the fashion was kind of problematic. Like, I'm like, yo, this wouldn't fly. This would not fly in America. But you know, we're not in America, we're in China, so it probably flew. And he had paintings and kind of some performance pieces, and performance art honestly confuses the hell out of me most of the time. I haven't seen that many good performance pieces. So some of his performance art, I was like, what even is this? I'm so confused, like, what the hell? He had a couple paintings, but the paintings were like, I mean, they were cute, but maybe from the institute, because I'm coming from a certain institution, SAIC, the School of the Art Institute of Chicago, so I've seen some dope paintings, like, so maybe my expectations are a bit high, but his paintings, they were okay, they were chill. And then, well, let's talk about this fashion show. I have a booklet. I was more a fan of the men's fashion than the women's fashion. Some of the women's collections that I saw were just so simple. Like, I could buy this dress from H&M, maybe even on the fancy section of Forever 21, and I feel like I should never go to a Runway show and feel like I could buy that shit at Forever 21. That's problematic. But the men's clothing was really, really like, I'll insert pictures. Now I'll insert the pictures. Yeah. And the models were very interesting. I was scoping out the models too because I really wanted to like compare beauty standards and body types and just like overall the whole entire vibe of a Chinese fashion show, or not Chinese fashion show, a Beijing fashion show, because China is a huge ass country. So a Beijing fashion show to like what I've seen possibly like in New York or in Chicago or something like that. And their models were quite interesting. I was expecting a runway full of just like Chinese models. But they had like a couple of like white girls in there, and I'm just like, okay, this is interesting. And us black women, we weren't represented at all, which is crazy. But is it? Is it crazy? We always get slept on. Just chill. You keep sleeping, then we wake up. Anyway, and so yeah, yeah, and they weren't too attractive either. That's what really blew me. I was like, that's it? Like, I don't know. They wouldn't have cut it. They wouldn't have cut it at our runway show. I would have been like, yo, girl, no, you're not cutting it. Just mad basic, mad basic. That's not the point. Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed that the women's fashion fell short because usually it's really the opposite, where the men's fashion is falling short and the women's fashion is like up to par. I don't know, but it was definitely the reverse. So, and I'm not even I'm not heavily into men's fashion just because it's not a strong interest for me. But definitely that night I was about to switch sides. I was like, you know what? I like it. The opening of the show was pretty cool too. It was like they had some videos up on like the larger screen. I'll insert a video. And then they had a performance, a minor performance, and the performer was like dressed in somewhat like modern / traditional Chinese wear. So that was super cool too. love with was the building that the fashion show was in. It's called the Phoenix building in Beijing. Oh my God. That building was beautiful from the inside out. It was just a sexy building. I don't even know how to describe it. It was just, on the outside, it was just huge, lit up. The architecture was beautiful. The inside of the building was even more sexier. It was just like, the way the inside of the building was like built, it looked like an ant colony. There was just, I'm just gonna insert pictures honestly because there's no way I can describe this. It was just really freaking beautiful. The colors, the lights, the architecture, the way the people were moving within the space. It's just gorgeous. Yeah. So let's see. So my senior collection, which obviously didn't show at Beijing Fashion Week, but since we're talking about fashion and that's what I do, I thought I'd talk about myself for a bit. So yeah, my senior thesis collection was based on Black women and their relationship with their hair in America. So I worked with a lot of knit, human and synthetic hair, and wool. And I made a 5-look collection with accessories, and it came out pretty stunning, I think. But there was always some things that I could definitely change, but we're not gonna get into that. We're our hardest critic. Anyway, and actually my work is gonna be presented at a fashion show in Chicago, like in a month. And I'm not gonna be there for it, but luckily I have like some awesome people who are definitely on my side, who are helping me out. So yeah, when I get pictures, I will definitely like do a video on that, but I'm not gonna be there. My babies are just gonna be walking down the runway and I'm just not gonna be there, but it's okay, it's chill, I'm okay. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. My runway show for my senior year though was amazing, and I had such a great team of models. Like honestly, my vision just came to life. The models were like, oh, how do you want us to walk in this? Like, how do you want us to feel? And I just like, listen, when the music comes on, I just want you to do you. Like, you'll know what to do. You'll know how to walk. You got it. I definitely trusted my models. They were amazing. And shout out to them because they definitely helped. They were like the perfect canvas to put my paintings on. So shout out to them. My overall plan, like my optimal career choice would be to be a fashion designer. And I'm not talking about like working for a brand. Like that's cute and all when you're brand new, but I want to own my own brand, my own fashion house, have people work for me, because I don't have time to take instructions, especially if I don't believe in those instructions. So yeah, definitely. And I'll show you guys my work. I'm gonna insert that too. I'm just an inserting fool. I just know how to insert pictures and clips now. You never know, I could make a whole movie. Maybe, you know what? Forget it. I'm a fashion designer / director. So while my time here, I also will be in the fashion department here as well, but I'll be in the graduates department. So I'll be like in the master's program here, and tuning up my construction and design. And when I do that campus tour, when it stops raining, then you guys will see like what the space looks like. It looks pretty much like the space that I was at SAIC, but much smaller. Like we don't have like a whole. It's much smaller, I feel. At the Art Institute, it was bigger, way more sewing machines, way more freedom, Here it's not as much, but that's okay because their design program is not super renowned. It's not like a huge part of the school. It's a smaller segment, and at SAIC it was like a pretty big staple at the school, so it makes sense. What else? Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna show you guys outside because it's raining really bad, but I think it looks pretty low-key.
So this is my dorm, outside the window at least. And as you see, it's raining really bad. So as soon as the rain stops, I can take you guys on a campus tour and show you what's really cool about this campus. But the building that I'm in right now is the International Dorms building, and the building that you're looking at, which is across from me, is like the dorms for the Chinese students. All those damn bicycles. People love bicycles here, which makes sense because honestly, you don't want to add to the pollution, and B, it's great exercise. You see, there's a lot of freaking people, so it makes sense to have a bicycle. Amen?